Oh wait, I forgot to bring my stream deck up close and not in the... Sorry guys. Okay, welcome. We are here to finish Legends ZA. We're fighting against Grisham. And then once we reach rank A, yeah. The end of the game is nigh. I really hope we finish this tonight. I will not go to bed until we finish, okay? I will not go to bed until that happens. So, let's get started on things, okay? Admittedly, I had a late dinner, and I had to drive back for half an hour and take a shower, and now we're at 9:30 again. Yeah. Final lineup. Finishing the game today? Yep, we're probably gonna stay up very late. So, good thing I had, like, an extra strong cup of coffee in the afternoon. Oh. So, I'm all caffeinated. We have Embor, Halucha. Oh, another Spanish ad. Nice. Halucha, Scolipede, Gardevoir, Chandelure, and Goodra. I have a feeling that Goodra is going to be the star of our fight today because it is the only one that has, any moves that are, like, super effective against ground type. No, against fire types, you know? Yeah. Don't really have anything else. I can't believe my Goodra's actually small. Alright. Let's get this over with. Come on, Grisham! Fight me! As you arrive and answer together with your fellows in Team MZ, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we all know all about that old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? I mean, somebody's gonna clean up and it's either gonna be you or me, you know? Somebody's gotta do it. Marcel, please, that's too far. So, you know, we're basically just fighting for who gets to take over the mess, and I mean... kinda strange that we are. Oh well. But it is true that you, Fabian, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? You're right. First thing that happens when I arrive in this stupid-ass city is I get robbed. I think that is enough of a sin. I've come to love the city. No. I care about the Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Hang on. I feel a sneeze incoming. Charizard? One piping hot battle to go. Oh wait, if Charizard's involved. I might be able to get away with using Gardevoir then. Flying type. Let's go! Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. I wonder if it'll be Mega Charizard X or Y. What if he has both? No wait, no, you can only Mega once. Right? I think? Maybe? And yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. I think it's Charizard X. Based on that phrasing, I bet it's Charizard X. In normal Pokemon, yeah. I don't know about on ZA. Kangoro. Well, let me just pause quickly and go on to our dear friend Cerebi or Bulbapedia. Charizard Pokemon. Mega Charizard X. Typing. Where the fuck is it? Okay, Fire Dragon. Okay, if it's Charizard X, then... and it's Fire Dragon. Oh wait, in that case, no matter what, if I switch into Gardevoir, then, like, I'm cleared either way. Gardevoir has, like, yeah, Thunderbolt and Moonblast. Yeah, no matter what, this thing's screwed. Alright. Hee. Yeah. Malamar. Marmala. Okay. Let's take out Poison Bug. Tyranitar. Ah! How dare ya! Oh. Okay then. I hope that close combat is enough. Okay. That's good. High Roar. Survive. Yeah. Okay. Okay then. I guess I'll go with Chandelure for now. You motherfucker. Oh wait, no, you don't get burned. Okay, well, you know what? Fine, Chris. Good job, Rey Mysterio. I'm good for sure then. Elements. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Okay, Charizard. Let me heal up Gardevoir a little. Okay, he actually managed to take out 2 members of my team. That's, okay. I wasted my youth, nothing but Ash and Ruin. Mega Evolve and burn away Charizard. Okay. I bet it is going to be Charizard X. But either way... Know it! Know it! Know it. Okay, let's go. Gardevoir time. Wait, what? It's neutral. Ow? If it's neutral, then... What fucking weaknesses does it have, then? Ground, rock, and dragon. Okay. Well, either way. Never mind, 3 hits and it was dead. Did you grind for an Alpha Badoo? No. Actually, I'm gonna talk about that after stream, cause my decision will determine whether or not I grind for one now. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves with such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. Just dye your hair and never talk about it again. Yeah, exactly. It seems you're now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Fabian. Please take care of Prison Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Towards that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Yay. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those fire blast roasts you like. It is time. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. My guy, I literally just finished! Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Ah, curry. And Naveen's eating again. Let the city burn indeed. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Oh, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A ranked trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Hey, guess to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Uh-oh. Wait, Floette. Looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that's affecting you? You okay? Looks like she'll be okay. I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we will really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. We'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. Yeah, money. Even though it's not that much. I am beyond the desires of cash. That night. Aw. Fabian, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Shouldn't we be taking the stairs in cases like this? God, everyone's okay. What was even that? What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with prison tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Oh, why is the elevator always so slow? Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be squeeze. Ah yes, European elevators. Easy, Floyd, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh, that's not good! Oh my gosh! Prism Tower! This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. What happened? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting. It will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the city. Don't worry, AZ. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Wasn't the tower the gym back in X and Y? Yes, it was! I have a feeling that Clement is now unemployed. Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then, the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. Don't burn yourself, AZ. I know them long spider limbs might get in the way. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Fabian. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed. This is my fault and I'm too lazy to fix it. Go do it! Yeah! So basically, you know, the entire plot of, like, the Kalos games is, it's all your fucking fault, lazy. And now it's on to us to fix your mess. Lovely. Damage to the plaza in its vicinity seems to be minimal. Well, I think, for old time's sake, we should not fast travel. We should parkour our way over, you know? In the spirit of the game. Time to hardcore parkour. I don't care about them fucking Ghastlies. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I'm jumping down here. Wait, I hear a Badoo. Nope, that's normal. Aren't you cute? Yes, you are, Badoo. Yes, you are. I love him so much. I wonder where that Kakuna tree is. Where's... Aw, that one's normal. Yeesh. You guys alright? Well, I mean... Hey, mind giving me another cup of coffee? City falling apart and my kid destroyed. Play the usual soundtrack, no suspense music. I know! If we don't find a way to resolve this, the future of New Row Cafe looks grim indeed. Well, I mean, you guys have other branches. Well... I think you guys should probably start packing up the chairs and stuff and start driving the hell out. If you know what's good for you. It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up at this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. Daisy has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it.
But you and Fabian are both rank A now, Tony.
That's right. So we should battle so I can prove that I'm the stronger trainer. And then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, Fabian, talk to me when you're ready to battle.
So I suppose I shall lead with my trusty Horsebug.
Why can't we get more fitting music? It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer and who will take control of the tower. Let's do it. My Pokemon are in tip-top shape. We're ready when you are, Vinny. I'll prove that I'm the wrong one to handle this. As Team MZ's leader, I'm ready for the responsibility. I knew you'd say that. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Hopefully in 5 minutes I'll be able to finish the battle. Hopefully. What? No. I'm gonna snooze. Meowstic. Oh no. That was the wrong Pokemon to lead with. Okay, never mind. Ow. Ow. Not Meowstic, destroy it. I will. And fucking screams. It might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Yeah, because you can't do shit. Aw, Goodra. You're special also.
How about I heal out Chandelure and then, Ow.
Great. That's fine. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, how nice of you to wait till I'm done. Yeah. I'm gonna be the one to fix the Tower of Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Damn. Who willingly chooses Avalugg as a mon? I don't know. Ow. Her, apparently. If I'm going to protect everyone in Lumios, I can't go losing to you. Main rusher, huh? What? That's fine. That's your last Pokemon, right? For Alligator. I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. Alright. Time to go with Gardevoir. Huh? Huh? She has the other 2 stars? Yes, she does. Remember? Tepig was hers before she gave it to us. I really want to be the one to save everybody, but I know you can protect them too. Gardevoir sweep. So you really are Lumios' greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. Even though I bet she's kinda weeping inside. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready. I was working when you started the game, so I didn't see it. Ah. But yeah. Basically, we had to beat up the guy who stole our bag. And, you know, I chose Tepig, and because of that, Tepig is mine. I believe matters have been settled. Fabian will make for the tower's control center with Floette. Now wait. Please. Please let me do this instead. What? But Fabian won. You said... I know what I said. But... I still want to do my part to protect the people in Pokemon of Lumios. And as a trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Fabian has a job only he can do. What do you mean? Fabian, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumios if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Lumios is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us in Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid Fabian down here as needed. I guess you were really ready to do what needs to be done, no matter who won. Well, she's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ's calling. I'll put him on speaker. What is it, AZ? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I understand. All the stress about Prism Tower must take a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ will take care of everything so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Townie. Fabian, Lita, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Lumios, to protect the entire region of Kalos. Carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people in Pokemon this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Here we go. Alright, time to commit domestic terrorism! Yes, he just wanted his Pokemon to not die. Time to commit domestic terrorism, yeah! That's a Floretite stone. Alright, Floette. Mega Evolve! Calm down a bit more. So, if I scream a little. Doo-doo-doo. It just got a bigger flower. Let's go, Floette. It just got a bigger flower. Kaboom. This must be the tower's control center. Oh, it's a throne. This chair might as well be a throne. There we go. Ready to roll. Hey Fabian, you better be watching. Ah, this reminds me. You still gotta star in my Hotel Z ad when all this is done. Oh no. Okay, Floette. Let's do this. I know I lost, but I'm the leader, so I'm overruling my loss and still going myself. Exactly. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh! Spaghettios. Yeah, we really are committing domestic terrorism, aren't we? Domestic terrorism by plan. Hoo-wee! The power trees rip the tower directly from the ground. Foundation and all. What the fuck? You see, there's a reason why I snoozed those ads. What's going on? I thought she had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. Those things growing out of it. They look like parts of Floette's eternal flower. I must go update our Quizargo Incorporated team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down to the street? I suppose we'd better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. E. You know what we're gonna do? We are going to, wait until the ad finishes. 'Cause you know, ad break, and I wouldn't want anybody to miss any of this primetime television. So while we're at it, I may as well tell you guys about my day today. So I went to round 1. It was nice. Had the it was nice. they had the new My machine, and I spent all of my remaining credits playing on it. It's a shame that they didn't have like any of those cards that you could use to like save your data. But I did talk with like the people at the counter. They might be receiving them. I don't know, but like I really hope so. Cause the rhythm game selection they have there, it's pretty good, but also like some of the song selections are kind of ass. Like, well, two of them, Junie, the cabinet that we have is like fucking old, and there's like barely anything on there. The only cabinets that really have like any good songs are DDR, which, you know, it's fucking DDR. I miss the Gundam machine I saw in Japan. Yeah. They had, of course, DDR is kept up to date because that's like the most popular one. Beatmania i2DX, that one's also kept fairly up to date. I don't really play it because Beatmania scares me. And then Waka Reverse, which the only reason why that one has like a complete catalog is because the game is defunct and people hacked into the cabinet. So yeah, they went ahead and unlocked everything, and that's why like it has a very nice selection. But given like the hype between My, I really hope that they they keep all the songs and stuff up to date. What I saw of like the time that I played, they have like a lot of really current stuff. It was fun playing it, alright. A little scary. I might consider getting a pair of gloves and sort of like going there more until like it starts snowing, because, you know, ski season. What am I supposed to do during like the winter, the dry winter, you know? Other than go to round one, waste like $50 on credits, maybe sink some on the crane games, but I don't really play any crane games today. There really weren't any prizes that I was interested in, and I admittedly have too many plushies. Also, like, I wonder where they put the Minecraft Dungeons cabinet, because like, even though that game's kind of a flop on PC, it's really fun as an arcade cabinet. Like, honestly, I'm shocked that they didn't decide to just make it an arcade cabinet in the first place. Like, the format works really well. You get like collectible cards that you can scan in, and overall, it's great. Such a shame I don't really have any people to co-op with. No such thing, get more plushies. Rubs doesn't really like them as toys, so they're kind of just space fillers. But yeah, please let me know once you guys are like out of ad hell, and then I will continue. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stay here and talk. Maybe honestly, like, fiddle around with my clothing? I think for the end of the game, we should definitely. Ad hell never started for me. Well, you got lucky, I suppose. Ah, there it is. I feel like. Since it is the end of the game. We should definitely switch to, Something closer to the default look, huh? Don't you guys think? No. This is what I shall wear. Well, maybe I... I should probably even out the levels of my team as well. Feed him candies. At least get Gooker to 70. There we go. Gardevoir is now level 70. Let's look at my final movesets. Well, I could do Dark Pulse for you. But also, no. Let me look at your moves. Overheat. Never mind. Chandelure's. Well, you could have Power Whip. What? Yeah, Power Whip. A Water Pulse. Mega Horn, Double Edge, Poison Jab, Infestation. God, nah. You are fine as is. Hawlucha. Brave Bird, Air Slash, Bounce, Lunge, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Nope, you're fine. And Emboar. I could do Head Smash in return for the rollout. Oh, yeah. Head Smash. Okay, from what I see, ads have finished, right? Are we ready? So ads, but ad. All done. Great. Let's go. Towards this freakish power. Ugh. So gross. Damn. So what's Team MZ's next move? Well, we gotta get Towny out of there. Fabian, can you hear me? I have to say, things look incredible from up here. I knew Lumiose was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going on about their lives down below, I appreciate more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city no matter what it takes.
Backing up for a second. I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life?
Towny? What's going on up there? Are you alright? Oh wait, no, that's Towny, not Vinny. Oh, oops. I think I'm safer now. Mega Fluette's got my back. But I can't control the power tower at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Fluette's moves. What should we do? I mean, I'd love a hand, but I don't know what would help. Wait, I think...
What is it?
I see Zygarde on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry! Towny, can you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need Fabian to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower's going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution.
Easy was right. This is bad. We gotta fight.
Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Huh? Okay. If only it was a shiny one. I know, right? What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? Do I not outweigh it by that much? Okay. Fuck, motherfucker. Uh-oh. Phew. Good thing we managed to calm them.
Here, Fabian. I'll heal your Pokemon.
Oh dear.
Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. Here we go. Just what we need.
What for?
Huh? What does Team MZ do when we need a plan? Fabian knows, right?
Oh yeah, the thing.
Yep, it's strategy meeting time. Alright, we've got 2 objectives. Calm the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Townie and Floet from the tower.
Why are we standing around when we could be attacked by wild Pokemon anytime? We should consider that what Townie proposed for starters.
Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it is going to be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted.
I could take the rooftops. I think you could climb the wreckage, then go via the rooftops. Logic doesn't really matter in Pokemon games. I know. I know.
You're great, Fabian, but that's a lot for any one person.
Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we 3 could make it all the way to Zygarde on our own. What's zappin', Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to help jumpstart this show! Huh? Oh my god, Naveen, aren't you honored? You get a private show with your... Wait, no. That's probably Terragon! Are you gonna try Digimon after you finish Pokemon? No, I'm gonna take a long rest and then I'm gonna start working on commissions again. Check it! I brought backup too!
Why are you all doing crashing our meeting?
I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out, Fabian. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger! You can count on us! Good to see you are still unscathed, Fabian. Team MZ. Back to being overworked Inkart. Yeah. I have a lot of projects I've, been slacking on these past few days, especially, the whole writing my letter of intent for grad school applications thing, since the deadline is in a month. I've had my hands rather full of fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Kusariko Incorporated. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however, Miss Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. How about how we got on this call is hardly important now. What's going on, and how can we help? Right. According to Townie, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta District rooftops where Zygarde's waiting. What? You have to come here instead. Could it be that Zygarde is testing Fabian's abilities? What's to say what's going on in that thing's head? Let's just help Fabian get over it.
Allure, the thought of entrusting you Fee with such a crucial task fills me with unease.
Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, princess.
I was just having the band gather information. We leaks know better than to rush in blindly. Now if you will all check your own phones, I have sent you each our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrico Plaza.
Oh my god, did Laban take the private helicopter? Eat the rich still. I know.
At its center sits Prison Tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity.
Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops could fix all that overnight. We need to do something about this flower before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take him on with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. Mr. Muscles for brains. Completely missing it. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for Fabian. That much I'm certain we can handle between us. Hold up. Did Ivor say something reasonable? Now that's a shock.
He's right. With all of us working together, we can clear a way for Fabian. Very well. Let us decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Alright, let's go over what we've decided.
So why aren't we taking the short way?
Each of us is gonna try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. Maybe it'll come link up with us so we can collab on clearing a path.
No, wait. Fabian will come link up with us so we can collab on clearing the path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we've done without you. We're lucky that all of his high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Lumios's 5 districts.
If you would all indulge me for a second, I have one minor concern to raise.
Now? We're in the middle of a fucking emergency!
It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on what those of us who are here can do? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournoi de Jacinthe.
You can worry about your precious tournament later, Jacinthe. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're all here like this? We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city, then butted heads in our promotion matches, and now we're all helping each other out.
Fabian, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Lumios. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside of Centrical Plaza, so please, take care of things where you are.
Come on, you lot! It's up to us to save our city!
That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had.
No time to focus on that, Lita. The crucial part's still to come.
Right. We don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we've just gotta bet everything on the possibility Townie mentioned, that Zygarde can help us fix this mess.
First, head for the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwen are waiting. Alright, yes, thank you for the sagely advice, Townie. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Okay, over here? Perhaps? Very district. Okay. Right over here. Oh my god. Fabian! Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fist of Justice, at your service! He knows who you are, dummy. We'll take point in this district as discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting, as usual. He crushed it in his giant fist otherwise. What the fuck did he eat growing up? Fertilizer? The rogue Pokemon certainly are out in force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle arm in arm to make it through.
Do anything arm in arm with Eivor and he'll break your bones. Just stick with me, okay, Fabian? Alright. No, I don't want my fucking No, I don't want double Chandelure! No, I want to target you. What the fuck? Oh, this is one of them battles where I can actually get hurt. Oh no. Oh. Ah! Ah! What the fuck? How about I run like a little... Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Justice prevails! Oh no. There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it's time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the Fist of Justice. Eivor, remember the plan. We're trying to get Fabian to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead, Fabian. Hurry. Oh, Gwyn, you're fighting for me at last? Wrong again, Eivor. Fabian, bump me. Good luck. Let's get moving! Catch me if you can. Oh no. Follow me! Why can't I run? Let's cross the bridge up ahead. How exactly are we gonna do? Oh wait, no. Mr. Muscles for Brains. We'll just punch through. Oh, it seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across the water with my finely honed muscles, but that is no help to you. We had best find another way. Any clever ideas, Fabian? We can use some of the rubble. I see! That section of the wall that was around the tower would make a fine bridge if we can knock it down. Oh, the pollution. Alright, Eivor, punch it! Even my mighty fist may struggle to fell such a massive target. Phalanx! Time to Mega Evolve! It looks so stupid, I love it. One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart! Justice Punch! There you go, away across. It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Eivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx saved the day. Win! You're alive! Quiet down, of course I'm alive.
My apologies. I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing.
Save your concern for Lumios, not me.
Right, let's see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear.
Are you Zygarde, Fabian?
Yes, go on ahead, for Lumios!
Or Lumios.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you were on vacation, cut vacation short and go home. True. True.
Ah!
Yo! Things ain't looking great, huh?
Yeah, they certainly aren't.
Those poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out for the fun of it. So, we doing something about it, or... Well, of course. Like I said in the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Lumios is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count on me either, kid. It ain't luck that I ran my construction company all these years. I'd never let Canary deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution is really hurting them. Let's go, Fabian. These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. Well, we're on putting together some scaffolding so you can move on ahead. Look lively, folks. We got a big job to do. Go, boss! Yo there. This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it! I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too? Yeah. Come on, Fabian. Show us why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user. Oh boy, how am I gonna take down Steelix? Well, it's either... No, I shouldn't use Goodra. Chandelure is my... No, wait. Oh my god. It is literally a rock in a hard place. Ow. Oh no. Chandelure! Ah! Oh my god. Ah! Oh god. Oh god. Why? Okay, satchel. I can finally use my satchel again. Okay. I did not want to have Emboar, but I guess, Okay, oh my god. I am so fucked. Come on. Come on, Chandelure. Let's go. Do I seriously have to not be moving in order to do that? Ah! Oh! You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros get the award for most improved. Save the fist bumps for later, we got city save. Here, let me heal up your hard-working Pokemon. Yeah, please, please. They're all half dead. We got our work done while you were battling. Feast your eyes on a scaffolding masterpiece. Damn, Pops, you really didn't have to go this hard. Like, seriously, we just need a path forward. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Excadrill and the team were really pulled out all the stops. I think it's fair to say this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. I'm sure you're up for the challenge, eh, kid? Nobody needs a challenge right now! Well, Lumiose needs fixing. We fix it right up. We can't repair lives that are lost, so we're counting on you to get out there and do your thing. Oh. Me and Electros can take care of any rogue Pokemon. Go, Fabian! Ah, it's parkour time. Hardcore, parkour, parkour, parkour. Yippee. Ugh. Isn't this some kind of OSHA violation? Aw, what? When rogue Pokemon fights are harder than fights than trainer battles. I know. I know. Those things are fucking kicking my ass. Okay. Thanks, Gramps. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, I need to get up here. Back up here. Okay, now where do I go? Oh my god, are you guys streaming this? Motherfucker. Careful, kid. I know, I know. Now's not the time for something like this, but you know, whatever, I suppose. Whatever. Oh, I know, I'm well aware. I am actually trying to collect all the items. There's good shit up here. They made the most needlessly complex thing for an emergency situation. Yeah. Not a dead end if I can get stuff from it. That's the most important part here. I know exactly where I should be going. I just, Ugh. Oh my god, y'all even put lights up here. Seriously? Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? What a finish. Let's give it up for Fabian. I feel like I'm on some kind of game show. Goal! Nicely done, kid. We put our hearts and souls into that obstacle course, and you cleared it beautifully. For real, that was all kinds of impressive. Yeah, they really like that show, too. Oh, looks like Trouble just joined the chat. Yes, that's the price of being the cutest, coolest, clever streamer in Lumiose. I mean, Kalos, yeah? Anyway, how's your back home life, Pops? It'll hold up however long it takes for my city and my grandkid. Now go for it, folks! The deadline's looming! 80% speedrun mode, let's go! Now that I think about it, what is the speedrun for this game? I'm looking forward to seeing breakdowns. I'm sure it's been long enough. Ratings. I've been expecting you. Where's your synth?
Hello there, my dear Fabian. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Laban instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere to which only Nalit myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city.
Scarlet and Violet speedruns were dead until Switch 2 released. Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm sure somebody will figure out something, right?
Which is why my dear Laban is present to support you on my behalf. She is as fine a battler as you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear Fabian, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon before I arrive there. Now I send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful fist bump of my fist.
Not gonna lie. As annoying as she is, I do also like her as a character, you know?
Laban, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance.
Like, they did a real good job of, like, writing a out-of-touch socialite.
With that, I bid you adieu. Adieu.
Yeesh, she loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry, I know this ain't just fun and games. These Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will and they're suffering for it. Well, my partner and I are gonna use our strength to free them from the suffering. Let's fucking do this!
Who do I send out?
Chandelure. Okay, in that case, like, I'm going for Aggron.
Ow!
Oh, okay, it's Emboar time. Close combat. Oh no. Okay. Time for you to go to work? Okay, have fun. I hope old Groucho isn't there. That was awesome! You killed it out there! Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting besides Jacinth is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly.
What is it you struggle with, Laban?
Ah! What in the tarnation? What in the hell did you... I mean, how long, It was nothing, Lady Jacinth. Pay me no mind.
You will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Laban.
Naturally, Lady Jacinth. Your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered.
You have a point. They look like quite a handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Laban, and you, Fabian. I think this calls for a secret weapon.
Yes, Lady Jacinth. Kindly follow me this way.
Your attention, please, your Pokemon.
Allow me to welcome you into Lady Jacinth's personal battle arena.
Jacinth Zone? On!
This Jacinth Zone should be enough to impede any Pokemon.
Please continue on, Fabian.
Never thought that thing would be useful. Let's go, Dragalge. You and me are gonna keep these streets safe.
Come, my dearest Clefable. Let's show our new friends the finest hospitality. Or Lumiose.
Okay. Where to go? Okay. Through here. Where is this? Oh, it's the Rouge Mall. Oh. Hey there. Standing in the middle of an empty mall, eh? Reporting, Felipe. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? Now I'm getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't you worry about me. Our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Let's see, Psychic Fighting, Psychic Fairy. Guess it's time to pull out Chandelure. Listen, Felipe, this situation's bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get something ready to lift people up. Like a cookout. Like a cookout. Or perhaps something special. Something special, you say? Oh. Why did my tracking freeze? Something special, you say? Ha! About time you showed up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry. Me and Scolipede have your back. Time for my Glory Chandelier. Oh, why do I have Ember out? No. No. You, come on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here pummeling y'all. Ow! How dare you? How dare you? Aw, close combat. How cute. It's not like you can do shit to me. Yeah. Show him, Chandelure! I love you, Chandelure. I've got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving.
Happy boy.
Oh. Felipe isn't here yet. Afraid not, sir. There's Felipe. Sorry I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put up a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big ol' ladder? Well, we tried setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the elevators and... And what? All your trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show! Well, Rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves, then. Rust Syndicate? Time to show our mettle. You got it, boss! Oh. Time to get my vengeance. Once you choose your path, there is no turning back. The only way is forward. You know, Mega Evolution's an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people. Here's an expression of the bonds between members of the Rust Syndicate. A human ladder. Boss, Mr. Corbeau, we've already fallen off the straight and narrow, and at this rate, we're gonna fall short here too! Looks like we're one person short. Do we call someone? Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving their all, and as their leader, I need to give just as much, and then some. Don't you worry about me. My word's my bond, and I'm not breaking tonight. This is our highest calling. Literally. No need to hesitate. Climb on up. I mean it. Don't dilly-dally. You'd better climb up quick, because I don't know how long we'll last. Oh yeah, I'll climb up alright. Cook Amphibian. Oh no! He just fucking killed himself! Time to, see if he's alright! Not gonna lie, I knew this was gonna happen, but I can't resist doing it myself. What are you doing down here? You fell off? Better get back up here. Now let's see how many more times we can do this. We're all counting on you, Chief. What happened this time? Seriously? You fell off again? Oh my god, they are really getting faster and faster at doing this. Get yourself back up here, now! Stop making me do all this physical labor, okay? No, I won't. Are you doing this on purpose? Yes, yes I am. Having a bit of fun at the Rust Syndicate's expense, are we? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Consider it payback. This is your last chance, kid. Step on and get yourself up here already. Tread lightly, pal. Remember this, kid. Ow, 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 ow. Feels kind of nice. Okay. Feels kind of nice. Okay. Okay. I know what you are. Freak. The fate of Lumiose is on your shoulders now. You're seriously testing my shoulders as well as my patience. Fall off again, and we're having a Pokemon showdown at Hotel Z. Don't you dare fall off again, kid. Go on. I dare you. Have that Pokemon showdown at Hotel Z. I promise. Don't you dare fall off again, kid. Oh yeah, they invisibled me. Damn. Okay. Oh, okay. There is a path here. Something's wrong with Ange. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have to walk over here, right? Yes. Yes, we do. Post to side guard. Where up? Where up? There? Yes, there. Oh my. Do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nouveau Cafe is closed for the day. But you seem to be in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? Well, we offer more than fresh, fragrant blends. We've got high-quality trainers too. Talking will have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. What exactly do I use here? Fuck. I guess Metagross can be easily taken care of with Chandelure. Oh no. Where is it? No, I'm trying to target Metagross over here. Not! What the fuck? Okay, Metagross. Ow. Ah! Huh? Oh no. Ah! Oh no. Come on, Goodra. I believe in you. Surf! Your way to victory! Oh no! Oh, motherfucker! Ah! Okay.
Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Take it already. I bet your Pokemon are feeling as perked up as anything now too, right? You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. At times like these, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. Then where will you head? I will never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare. Nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of the city, no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now? I want to stop the fucking tower. That is a noble desire. Now let us each set out to accomplish what we must. I suspect Zygarde has been watching to see if you will make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. My god, that's the stuff of nightmares! Unlikely. At least not when they've gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. Whole swarm of mega pincers. My god. You go do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood. We will handle this area for you. This way! Of course, I will lead off with Emboar, because it's Emboar. Ugh. Oh, how convenient. That's all of these things. Have I ever been to the top of this building? No, I have not. Hey Fabian, I see you from up here. I'm glad you found your way to Zygarde. Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's Slave Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch it yourself if Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Fabian have to save Floette, and all of Lumiose. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust, Fabian. I've gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains, the 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterwards, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with the you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give, but that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Where's the last cell? Oh! Cell! Cell. Maximus.
It's a fucking Gundam. It's a fucking Gundam. Angela is ready to destroy anyone who comes near it. Oh boy. And we have an ad in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. That's fucking wonderful. Hi, Polaris. We have an ad scheduled in 2 minutes, and I'm gonna find whatever time I can to pause, cause okay, I can pause right now. Shadow, Angel, Polaris. But hi, welcome. We are about. I almost got smoked by a bunch of normal ass Mega Pokemon. I am fucking scared. And honestly, seeing as we have an ad scheduled to run in 1.5 minutes, I am gonna sit here and yap because, yeah, I do not want to be stuck in an ad and, like, unable to pause because I'm fucking screaming. And, oh, lol, it's okay, I got smoked on my side. I'm scared now. But yeah, no, the only time that I've gotten smoked so far is to fucking Mega Star me. And, yeah, no, I was, like, screaming the entire time. I was also screaming on Run 2. I extra hate that thing now. Like, it jumps, it runs at you, it fucking spits. Yeah, Mega Starmie, you know, it spits hydro cannons at you so quickly that you don't have time to heal your Pokemon because then you get hit. Then you get hit once, you get stunned, and then you get hit over and over and over again, and you die. And I think it might also be partially my controller because sometimes it just doesn't respond to my input if I press the X button for my satchel, and yeah. Damn, I know, it's great. It's wonderful. You can tell based on the expressions I've set for this model, like, how I'm feeling right now. I'm scared. Just run faster. You see, I wish we had a bike in this game. Even if I can't, you know, use it in combat, at least it would make traveling around the city slightly easier, but, you know, yeah. Let me know when the ad's done, so I can start. But yeah, while we're at it, let me introduce you guys to my team. They all don't have nicknames because I kind of forgot. We have, oh wait, no, there is one with a nickname because, you know, you'll see. But we have Emboar, my starter. I kind of regret picking him because I have Chandelure and I don't want to sack either of them, so I'm kinda... there's a heavy ground type weakness in my team. We have Rey Mysterio, the only one whose nickname. You can probably guess why. He's an alpha, and I spent a while trying to hunt him. We have Scolipede. I actually have another Scolipede named Big Boy, but, who is also an alpha, but because Big Boy is too big and misses all his pin missiles, he kinda got benched. We have Gardevoir, the one from the, mystery gift. She's largely there to, like, you know, help. Great move coverage. Unfortunately, none of that includes ground type, so yeah. Having a hell of a time right now. We have Chandelure, my lovely, lovely Chandelier. And we have Goodra, who I put on my team in place of Gyarados. Goodra's fine. Yeah. But also, part of me thinks maybe I made a mistake in benching Gyarados for it.
But at the same time, I've never used a Goodra before, so yeah, kind of a nice experience, I suppose. Yeah, as for other past team members, I've had a Diggersby, who continues to remain my Rock Smash slave. I have the aforementioned Gyarados. What else did I kick out? An Ampharos. Yeah. I decided to swap Ampharos for Gardevoir because I realized I did kind of need, like, Dragon-type coverage, or, like, you know, just general, like, a Fairy-type move user. And since Gardevoir can learn Thunderbolt, I figured out that, like, it has that Electric-type coverage, Electric-type, like, moveset down. So, yeah, that's why I got Gardevoir. But now that I think about it, the only type that's weak to Electric is Water, and both of you have Grass-type moves, so, oh no. Yeah, Scolipede is kind of like my Fairy-type specialist. We got both Iron Tail and Gunk Shot. Of course, Mega Form, because what's a Scolipede without it, you know? And Protect, because Protect Parry, good. Yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, like, you have Detect, you have Protect, and you have Protect as well. Yeah, they're good moves. Kind of hard to use. I would say the most useless has to be Teleport, because you actually have to lock onto a Pokemon to use it, and, most of the time when I need Teleport is, like, during Rogue Mega Battles, and, I'm too far away to lock on for Gardevoir to teleport to me, you know? 15 seconds? Okay. I shall wait. 5. Honestly, I wish I didn't smoke Jacynth so quickly, cause her theme is one of the best songs in the entire game. I wish I kind of just paused on the menu and vibe to it more. Anyway, it's time. You know what? I'm big boy. Die! You got the sync? No, I don't. How am I supposed to do this, huh? Scolipede! No! Ow. At least I have, like, max potions for days. The only issue is, you know, myself. Come on, my guy. Mega Horn. Come on. Scolipede. Mega time. As much as I don't like it. I have no choice. This time, you need the bulk. Ah! Oh no, Scolipede, you must survive.
Okay. Let's go, Scolipede. How many faces? Oh. Oh. 1,000 arrows. Ah. Oh no! That does not look good! Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm coming underneath it. Oh shit, indeed! Come on, Scoliosis! No! Scolipede! This is the realm of I need to actually use my max revives. Oh! No, Scolipede. Ah! Oh shit, indeed. Do I have any? Oh no. Come on, Scolipede. We stay here together. Ah! Shot me right in the fucking back. Okay, maybe I should go duck for cover. Oh! Oh! That works! Okay! I have nothing to be afraid of now! That actually works! I can be fucking cheap! Yeah, come on, Scolipede. Mega Horn. One last hit! Yeah! I love you, Scolipede. I really do. Let's do 1,000 waves. I love you, Scolipede. Let's heal you up again. My glorious tank bug. We are gonna dodge. Behind here. Man, this feels like trench warfare that we got going on. Ah! Okay, that can hit behind. Ow. Ah! What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Cover is not safe. Okay. Alright, Scolpy, let's retreat. Ah! Okay, never mind. Ah! Now's not the time to be stingy with these things. Uh-huh. Okay, Scolpy, let's go. Underneath here. Ah! He just... My guy's hitbox was just slightly outside! Ah! And he fucking died! Again with the fucking farts. Oh my god. Come on, Gudra. We shall... So the directive is keep Scolpede alive. Ah. Ow. Ow. Okay, maybe I should run for my fucking life? One flower gets knocked out. Okay, there's Zygarde. Oh my god. Scary. Ah. Oh, hi, Fan. Hey, Polaris, can you shout Fan? Because I am currently kind of in the middle of something, and, yeah. Ah! Yeah. Ah, fucking DOT. Okay, you know what? I can do this now. Hi, Fan. Welcome. Welcome. My horse phone. Hi, yes, my horse fucking died! Again! I am like running at full max revive now. My god. But yes, we are currently in the final sequence. I'm having the time of my life. Is it over? Oh my god, it's over. I did it without dying. So I only ever got smoked by a Mega Starmie! Man, that's embarrassing.
The tower, or whatever it's called, it stopped.
Lol, I know. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day, Fabian. Dumb Ink is having a mental breakdown. Yeah, yeah, oh my god. Well, domestic terrorism successfully completed. We've blown up a cultural icon. Yo, don't forget about us. Yes. Y'all are my accomplices now. Get ready to go to jail together, boys!
What about all the rogue Pokemon? They have all been pacified.
When the top-ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything.
Allure, that goes without saying. All thanks to the superstar of Lumiose, Jacinth, and the rest of you, I suppose.
Sure, fine. Whatever the fuck you say at this point. Oh, the lag. Thank y'all so much, especially you, Fabian.
Tony, are you alright?
I'm fine. Takes more than this to phase me. Now, all that's left is for Megafluid to take control of Anch, and we'll finally be done. And I trust Kozarko will put together a nice party to celebrate once things calm down. I'll see that happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling. I like Laban too. And if you look at my alt, you'll see a lot of Yuri fan art that I've been retweeting.
Splendid! I believe Rechesme would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes.
I enjoy the Yuri fan art. Same here. I like their dynamic. Us. I'm down for whatever, so long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later! Of course she has to leave last.
Just one step, Floette. Do your thing.
What was that sound?
Good question.
Wait, it can still move? What's Anne trying to do? Oh no. Are you telling me there's more? Oh no. It can't be.
No, no way! If Ange fires Floette's flavor while it's all powered up like this,
there won't be any Lumiose left to rebuild. So this makes the second nuke that AZ built. Something inside your statue is shaking. Oh, it's the pebble. Some Kai power is emanating from your pebble. Old habits die hard indeed. The pebble transformed into a Zygarde stone. You know, I kinda knew it. Once a nuke builder, Always a nuke builder. Did just fucking eat it. Oh my god, it ate it. So now is it time for the final showdown with the tower? Are we gonna control Zygarde? Will I be able to have that old-fashioned action RPG gameplay where I don't have to worry about my Pokemon's positioning, just myself? Oh my god, it looks so fucking silly. No, I am not. Ah, glorious ICBM. What the fuck is that? I know. Oh, it's the title drop. You sure that ain't bad for the city and the environment? Well, at least she's safe. And Floette's kinda... less okay. Beepy. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I will forever be grateful to you, Team NZ, my dear friends. And there we go! Credits! Ha! 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 Oh my god, that is quite the wreck. And the PR disaster. And... you know what? I have respect. Let's go ahead and watch through the credits. At least Pancham isn't, robbing people again. Woke. I know. I know. Of course, there's still that OSHA hazard of a scaffold. Oh my god, they're making the neckbeard carry shit. Lol. And of course, Evor's being Evor. Oh. Overall, that was less of a scary experience than I had expected. I guess all the beta testers had really influenced my opinion, and by influence I mean they kind of scared the shit out of me, because I was like, I was gonna be like, oh no, is it gonna be like actually really difficult?
Gulabine! I love you, my boy.
But yeah, honestly, like, they did a good job of easing you in. Now I feel like I should probably leave the retrospective for after the credits are done, and then we can go ahead and set a bench and then actually discuss things in depth. See, I told you that you got ink. I know, but like after Mega Starmie, I actually started getting scared. Like, I guess, Starmie was like where I was like peak complacent, I suppose. You know, like, things were fine. Things were going fine and dandy this entire time, and then came Starmie, and, yeah, that was, that was quite the wake-up call, and then I definitely started being a lot more cautious. So, yeah, if I were to say, all those Mega Pokemon crowding around is definitely, like, hard. Definitely the hardest part of the game. Like, they did a good job of, like, matching up the types so that there really was no good situation to, like, knock out all of them in one fell swoop, you know? If you brought out one, you were kinda weak to another, and maybe it has to do with, like, my team composition, being suboptimal, but, like, yeah, I found that, like, I didn't really have any good counters. Oh yeah, I bet, I know. Yeah. Holy shit, how much time passed for it to, like, grow that much moss? Oh, it feels like I didn't have the opportunity to pull out what I wanted to. Shrug emoji, I know. It seems like I didn't really have the time to, or rather, a good opportunity to pull out what I wanted to do so. Well, I can do it during the post-credit scenes. But, you know, I'm glad that we didn't get Sheeran, because if we did, Good lord, the Scarlet and Violet ending, with Ed Sheeran, so many people got muted, including me. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck was going on Twitch's side. Like, it is literally baked into the game, you cannot avoid it. So, you know, I did hear from the Terra League that, yeah, people legitimately got muted during the ending if they, like, played the song on stream, cause, yeah, Ed Sheeran sung the ending song for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and it caused everybody and their mother to get muted. Yeah! So I think after that, like, even though public reception was positive, I say that with a grain of salt because I personally don't like Sheeran. Yeah, everybody got muted. I need to look this up. Yeah, go ahead. I was, like, screaming through the entire credit scene, and even then I somehow got muted. Do you hear the people singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
So join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people sing, singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. Do you hear the people sing, singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. And so, the people of Lumios are finally free from their tyrant king. Rest in peace, AZ. It was all your fault. Some days after the event with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city, your alarm is going off. A fitting song to commemorate the death of AZ, right? I mean, this being a... Oh, we get free Lucario! Holy shit! There's a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Fabian. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I mention I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now, here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing a Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past. Past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Fabian. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I'm truly glad to have known you. Thank you. So, you know, given the fact that this is taking... Did you miss the ending? Yes, and you missed my singing as well! I can do it again for you, Scarlet. Fuck. Yeah, I know. It's okay, I can do it again. But, you know, given the fact that this is a game set in Pokemon France, I kinda had to pull out a number from Les Mis, you know? But it's okay, we can go up to the roof and I can sing it again if they let me, you know? If I don't get railroaded into a cut scene. Motherfucker. But yeah, you missed me panicking. But I'll go over the retrospective after we get to a bench. Damn, I know. Morning or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. After that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. Well, at least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but now is really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumios needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do, Fabian?
I'll do.
About your wish? The one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app.
Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumios' strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire.
Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You save the city. I bet they'd give you anything.
Hey, all of you, come here a second. Okay, maybe we finish the rest of the missions. I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Man, he's accumulated a lot of crap over 3,000 years, alright? I even saw, like, some... I have a list of items to donate to the Lumios Museum that's longer than 5 notebooks combined. He even has, like, a rare seed from some extinct tree. And that was, like, stuck in one of the pockets of his clothes.
Is that a letter?
Could be as well. I think so. Here, I'll read it out loud. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you're reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do what Jose tells you as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I only ask that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumio City. I've been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very long and seen so many go before me, but thanks to all, I know I will now go meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AZ.
Oh, AZ.
When we left him on the roof, the day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so.
So, what will we do about the hotel?
We probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? AZ did tell us he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Krozarko would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our ZA Royale wish on this. I don't think it's what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You're promised one wish to be granted if you reach rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Understood. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. Y'all heard that right. It's time to go meet Vinny.
Guess you've got to go until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for.
I'll figure it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our two A-ranked trainers will request. You're probably right, but there's no point in getting nervous about it. Let's head to Centrico Plaza. So, while we're taking the scenic route there, Scarlet, why don't I fill you in on what you missed?
My dear...
Never mind.
My dear Team MZ?
Why are you here? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for.
The bottom line is this. I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again.
Then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do?
I'm so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumios become the best trainer they can be.
And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumio strong so that we can get rid of wall zones.
Oh dear, I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumios.
Oh dear.
As for the name, how about something like the Sublime Ultra Tournament Edition? At that point, what do you even call a tournament?
Oh, whatever. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Alright, time to give you what you've been missing, Scarlet. As we run over.
Do you hear the people singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? So join in the fight that will give us the right to be free. Do you hear the people singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. Do you hear the people singing a song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Okay, that was not as good as the initial run, but you know what? My voice is tired. Oh, they turned this entire thing into a wild zone. Yippee. Wild Zone 20. Where's 19? Nineteen, 18. Oh, there's 19. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Scarlet. Oh. Ah. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. Thank you for the chug. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prison Tower affair. It should have been up to Kozarko Incorporated to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumios's residents, human and Pokemon alike. Thank you. Lumios's residents, human and Pokemon alike. Oh wait, we owe you all a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much. And the Prison Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told this whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It was just a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumios went so wrong. But we managed to right it with the help of those tough trainers Fabian had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumios after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the ZI Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted, as long as that wish is within the capability of Kozarko Incorporated to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Tony? We could get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone. Oh, I know. We could combine our wishes. 2 wishes. I bet that gets something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know? In that case, what do you say, Fabian? I want to live in Heart. I feel you, but that's Kozarko's whole mission. We can leave that up to them. No, wait, we can leave that up to them. In that case, what do you say, Fabian? I want us all to battle Pokemon together. That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Jacinta and the others sure seem typed about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the ZA Royale to continue then? The illusion of choice. Yeah, I know. I see. What an interesting turn of events. What? Is there a problem?
No, rather, AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. If you will give me but a moment. Attention ZA Royale's operation team. This is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. Yay, it has been updated. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see, I suppose we might as well begin at once. We will kick it off this very night. You work as fast as always, Vinny. So easy wish for this to happen too.
I wonder if there really are things that you could only understand through Pokemon battles.
Well, I'll find out what those things are through the ZA Royale. I hope you're all ready. Starting now, Rivals.
It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matters most. I hope the competition sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumio City.
Alright, let's go do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite ZA Royale awaits! Let's see. What is this mission? And with that, let's see. What's a nice place for us to go sit down? I could go up to the roof. Yeah, let's go up to the roof. Why can't I sit here? I can't sit here? What even is the point? Okay, we will go to... I guess Magenta Sec... We could go to a cafe and sit. I do want a bench. Oh, Aimless Park used to be a good place to sit. I could go to, yeah, Sector 6. Yeah, we'll go here. There's bound to some benches. There's bound to be some benches, right? Right. Okay. Let's go across. Why are there people? We're gonna hang out with our Pokemon. Yeah. Okay. Now that we are here and sitting, and there's nothing else to do, let's go ahead and dissect this game. Now that I've finished it. So overall, I would say, the game did a great job of easing you into the, newer battling mechanics. Like, it wasn't as hard as I was expecting it to be, truth be told. But also, like, I feel like everybody that, like, played the game, play tested it at Worlds, kinda hyped it up a bit too much, you know? Like, I guess they all had a skill issue or something. I don't know. Either way, like, they made it seem a lot scarier than it actually was. Yeah, as far as the writing goes, I have no complaints. It's definitely up there in terms of like, it's definitely in the top 3 in terms of like my favorite Pokemon games, writing wise. They let the journalists play test. Well, no, I wasn't referring to the journalists. I was like specifically referring to like people at Worlds. But also like they only had like what 1 hour to do stuff, so they were definitely, I suppose, thrown into the deep end before yeah. Otherwise, like I was joking, LMAO. I mean, I've heard about the journalists playtesting first. You know, I do not deny that they definitely have a terminal case of skill issue. But anyway, where's I again? Oh yeah, writing wise, I would definitely rank it in the top 3. I don't know where exactly, but it's definitely top 3. I can't really place Legends Arceus up there because I have not finished it, and I need to restart my save file because it's been so long. Muscle memory, you know? Yeah. Honestly, now that I think about it, since I went ahead and cleared this, I might be able to clear Legends Arceus easier, but also, I don't think in that game you can really buff yourself, like, the amount of hits that you can take, you know? Like, I think you're just stuck at, like, the default 3 strikes you're out. But at the same time, I think with the skills I've gained playing this, I might have a better shot. As far as gripes go, I know I had some. Oh yeah, the tutorial. Yeah, the initial railroad is kinda long and annoying, like 4 hours just to be let loose into the city. Like, I understand that, mechanics need to be explained and stuff, but come on, you couldn't just let me roam free for a little bit and, like, tackle the, quest at my own leisure from the start. You know, only railroad me for like 10 minutes before letting me free. What else? Oh yeah. Lumia City itself. Aside from the fact that like every single building is flat, which, you know, I guess do what you need to do, you know. Normal maps, if used right, can be convincing enough of depth. Ask me how I know. Anyway, aside from, like, you know, the architecture, I do wish that each district of the city was a bit more distinct. And, oh yeah, especially, like, the music. I wish they had more soundtracks to, like, rotate through, and maybe, like, keep the remixes of the Lumio City theme from X and Y to a minimum, and, you know, add some, like, actual, like, brand new tracks. You know, we had nice ones during, like, cutscenes and stuff, but, and battles, I guess, but, like, it gets boring hearing the same motif over and over again, you know? So, yeah, I wish that the variety of music in the soundtrack was wider. Honestly, even adding, like, a radio play feature would have been nice, you know? Like, you can, in your Rotom phone, you know, like, set up what tracks play during the day and what tracks play during the night. If you beat a trainer, you get to unlock their theme for playing, you know, cause, yeah. Cause I would love to play Jacint's theme, like, while I'm just exploring. Other shortcomings, I would say combat is pretty responsive and stuff. Maybe optimization can be improved a bit further. I'm not sure about the Switch 2, but like there were some times playing on the Switch 1 that like you could notice the lag. It was mostly during cutscenes and stuff, but yeah, but that's kind of a minor gripe. Overall, it was a pretty enjoyable experience. I do not regret spending this $60. Oh yeah, I also wish that they did more stuff with Emma. And maybe have a bit more of a post-game, you know? Like, maybe we have, like... Maybe we help Townie actually find her person? I don't know. Oh yeah. Also, like, the final fight with Floette felt a bit anticlimactic. Like, yeah, we're beating, like, you know, the flower at the bottom, and then Zygarde shoots a big move and stuff. Like, for the final thing with, like, and Floette, whatchamacallit, Leverumen, I wish that we could actually control Zygarde and, like, fire multiple moves at it, and it has yet another health bar, and, you know, yeah, we can fight as Zygarde. It would have been real cool, honestly, but, you know, Pokemon company, Game Freak's just an indie company after all. Herder. Like, yeah, otherwise, like, the final fight really felt anticlimactic. I also feel like they should have toned down the difficulty of, like, the rogue wild mega Pokemon, before you got up there, and up the difficulty of the Floette fight. I know you got smoked, Polaris, but honestly, I do feel like that fight could have been harder. Like, that DOT attack was definitely annoying, but other than that, like, I don't know, I felt like there was really not much threat. Besides my Scolipede being like 1 pixel, my Scolipede's hitbox being 1 pixel outside of the Zygarde safe zone, and then immediately dying. That was a choice. Yeah, I think it was like a single horn that was sticking out or something. And that was enough to get the poor thing. Oh yeah, otherwise, you know, enjoyable game. I don't regret spending the $60. I don't know why people are bitching about it so much on Twitter. It's definitely a better game than X and Y. I just have some questions about certain choices. So, now that I will not buy this game. Well, I mean, why would you need to buy this game when you just watched me play through the entire thing? Isn't that kind of the point of, like, watching somebody stream? Either that, or you've already completed the game and you just want to watch somebody suffer. Which, I mean, you know, also perfectly valid. I know, I definitely pop into, like, some of my friends and just friend streams just to, like, see, like, you know, just to see them struggle. I can't wait till a couple of them reach Mega Starmie. Good lord, that thing's showing up in my nightmares. Oh yeah, Megas! I forgot to talk about those. New ones, I mean, personally, I just don't like Mega Scolipede. My boy is perfect the way he is. He doesn't need a... he doesn't need any more. Mega tier list. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Let's just say that I do have some design gripes about a lot of them, but, you know, whatever. Though, honestly, I would say, as somebody who does not like seeing story spoilers, and also I feel like just watching somebody play doesn't really give you a sense of how it controls, you know? Because, for one, like, I suck at Metroidvanias, but I absolutely adore Hollow Knight. Really, I feel like more games these days should have, like, outright demos, you know? Because I feel like the only way to know, like, if you'll really enjoy a game, because for me, like, gameplay, first of all, is, like, the most important thing. Yeah. Because, like, no matter how good writing you have, if the gameplay is fucking jank, playing it will not be an enjoyable experience, and honestly, you're probably better off just, like, watching somebody else suffer, you know? It's one of the reasons why I refuse to play Drakengard 3, even though, like, I do have the ability to run it, and I absolutely love Yoko Taro's games. It's just that, like, Drakengard 3 and all the games before it, like, honestly, anything before, like, Nier Replicant, even Base Replicant. Scratch that, no. Everything before Automata, I will refuse to touch because, like, the gameplay itself is just so fucking jank, you know? It makes... No matter how much I love Yoko Taro's writing, if I'm getting pissed at the controls because they're unresponsive and stuff, like, I feel like that's not a game worth playing for me. I would rather just watch the highlights and, you know, somebody else suffer and, like, read the story that way, you know? But, like, for something like Hollow Knight, where, I'm just bad at it, like, the problem is I didn't buy a Pokemon game since Legends Arceus. The reboot of Diamond and Pearl is what bought my interest at first. Yeah, you see, I skipped Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl precisely because I heard the words Faithful Remake, and I saw the models, and I was like, oh no, I get the vibes that this is gonna be too faithful, and I was absolutely proven right on that front. Like, they imported the bugs of Base, Diamond, and Pearl, and they added upon them, and to me, that is completely unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. I will never buy that one. I will never, ever buy that one. And honestly, it kind of makes me scared for, like, Gen 5 remakes, because what if they go down the Ilka route again, you know? I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle that. And, yeah, but that's honestly because, like, with remakes, you kind of... Pokemon's already set a precedence with remakes where, like, they basically just, like, remake the entire game and update to, like, current gen mechanics. Plus, I'd rather play normal DP. Exactly! Like, I bought a copy of Platinum secondhand because I was not dealing with that shit. And the only reason why I did buy that is because, like, there was a used game and toy fair, like, near toy convention near where I live, and I managed to find a legit copy for super cheap. Like, that's the only reason why I do have a copy of Platinum. Otherwise, like, yeah, I could just play it on emulator, but, you know, something about holding a DS in your hands just feels different, you know? So, yeah, I have Pearl, never finished it, though. Speaking of, I should probably boot up Platinum because I am literally at Cynthia, and the only reason why I haven't finished is because I still have some level grinding to do, and I'm not looking forward to that. I hope Legend CA was more like Arceus, that's why I was disappointed. Well, I mean, I kind of expected it to be different, given the fact that it is a modern setting. You aren't exactly going to be crafting stuff, and... yeah, it's definitely going to be more of a modern setting, you know? So, honestly, for what it's worth, I quite enjoyed it because it is definitely closer to, like, playing Pokemon the anime the game, you know? Like, there are some hiccups here and there with, like, translating how moves work, and honestly, I wish that they implemented abilities because my boy Scolipede would be unstoppable if he had Speed Boost. But, well, oh yeah, and, like, you know, a Flash Fire. Honestly, they could have implemented abilities similar to what a Spike Chunsoft did for the Mystery Dungeon series, you know? Just, like, have Pokemon have both sets of abilities. Like, for instance, Chandelure would have, like, both Levitate and Flash Fire. So its only weakness would be to, like, water, you know? Like, that would honestly be one solution if they figure out a way to, like, implement said abilities. But, you know, it feels like you're fighting the way that they do in the anime, which, you know, I would say is definitely an evolution from the turn-based combat in Legends Arceus. And if I'm gonna be honest, I kind of prefer this to, like, base Arceus, because, you know, base Arceus is still, like, turn-based, even though it's kind of like SMT turn-based instead of, you know, traditional Pokemon go one turn at a time. It's kind of like SMT, like press turn system. The problem isn't necessarily that it's wanted, but that it lacks. You could have made free when fighting on the street, plus the buildings could have had more stuff to do. Yeah, I mean, they could have populated the city more, but also I think that might be partially because they're developing for both the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, and while it runs fine on the Switch 1, I at times do question, like, since the entire map is loaded at once, which I guess is, like, a major optimization issue, you know, I feel like they could have split everything, since Lumiose is, like, look, 5 districts, you know, maybe they should have had it so that it's loaded, like, 1 district at a time, you know? Maybe not have, like, transitions or something, but when you get close enough to, like, the border between one district and another, it loads in. That might help save on, like, processing power, and it'll allow for, like, more Pokemon and stuff, but yeah, honestly, that is kind of like an optimization issue, because, come on, the entire city is one model. Are you kidding me? But yeah, that's definitely a question I have for the art team. Why they thought that was a good idea. Like, they do have the capabilities to do so, like, it would be nice if we weren't trapped in Lumiose. Yeah. Well, I have a feeling that'll change with the DLC, but that isn't for a couple of months. But I guess Legends games aren't meant to be mainline. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely, I guess, more like side stories. Art direction-wise, like story expansion. Yeah. Art direction-wise, I would definitely say the shaders used are better than the ones used in Scarlet and Violet, because, dear lord, I can complain for days about how washed out the color palette is. Like, yes, I know, I can see my face on Magneton, but at the same time, like, what's the point if everything looks like it's been, fucking overexposed, you know? Like, Pokemon is supposed to be vibrant. And while I say, like, I do prefer the color palette of Sword and Shield, and honestly, I will say, I think art-wise, Pokemon peaked at Sword and Shield, and it's kind of been it went downhill with Scarlet and Violet, you know? Scarlet and Violet is definitely, to me, a case of, just because you could do it, doesn't mean you should, you know? Because, like, with all the Pokemon looking so realistic, it kind of lost the sauce that, like, makes Pokemon charming, you know? Like, it's supposed to look cartoony. To be sincere, I hoped Arceus was a mainline, even if it wasn't great. I had a lot of fun and wanted more games like that. Well, I mean, we are getting more games. It's just... yeah. I do hope that they expand on this, like, combat feature, because, well... honestly, I am kind of looking forward to PvP. I do not like the fact that they are, like, paywalling, locking the, Calistar Megastones behind ranked. Honestly, if you want to climb ranked, like, do it for berries or something, just... Megastones. Really? They better make those requirements really fucking low, because... yeah, that's... what the hell? Yeah. That's... I do not like that. But at the same time, like, you know, I've seen videos of people playing PvP, and you know what? I'm honestly kind of interested. I want to see what kind of fresh hell that, like, what kind of fresh chaos this is. Because, yeah, this is kind of like that, Sun and Moon, like, the whatchamacallit tournament. The one with, like, you know, totally not Professor Kukui. He was running, you know, the Master Royale, something. That showdown. From what I've seen, it's like that, but, like, actually real time, you know? So, you know, it looks fun. I kind of want to experience that. But, yeah. I don't know. It might just be me, but, like, because I've played, like, Shin Megami Tensei and stuff, I don't know. I feel like press turn, that kind of, like, speed up the turn slotting kind of thing, I don't know. I've played better variations of it. With the new combat meta must be so different compared to regular Pokemon games. That's also kind of, like, what I like about it, you know? Like, each side game has its own meta, and... at least now I think I have somewhat of a chance, because you can protect parry and stuff. Likewise, like, you know, in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, some moves that, like, you wouldn't bat an eye at in, the mainline games, like, for instance, Imprison, are absolutely indispensable. Like, y'all know how, like, Imprison in the mainline games seals the moves that, like, you share with your opponent, and that's fucking useless most of the time. In Mystery Dungeon games, it makes your opponent literally unable to move or do any actions. Like, it is that busted. And it's why, like, on the save where, like, I went ahead and 100% cleared the game, or at least I was attempting to, I did climb Destiny Tower with it, which, oh, that was an event and a half. But, on that save file, I did rig the personality test to give me a Vulpix, just so I could have access to Imprison. Oh, I want a game that has a lot more stuff to do, not less and less, and I want cities to have culture again. Small things that, even if they are just slice of life, that don't change the story. Yeah, I mean, I wish that, like, the districts could have been, like, more varied, and, like I said, soundtrack. I'm tired of listening to the Lumio City motif. You know what? I'm muting the game. Now that I think about it, I'm just gonna mute. I'm gonna mute this thing. Wait. Oh no, I think I'd have to mute OBS itself, yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to suffer more because, you know, the music and all, background, blah. But, you know, to be fair, I don't think that there really is much to do in Arceus in the first place besides catch Pokemon and fight alphas and, yeah. At the same time, like, this spin-off is still young, so there's still room for it to grow, you know? And if we want to talk about stuff having less and less, like I said, I can complain for days about Scarlet and Violet. I don't really like that game. It all goes back to Scarlet and Violet. The only thing that game has for itself, in my opinion, is shiny hunting. Sandwich hunting shinies is pretty optimal. With Pokemon, it's like too little and kind of late. I think you just shouldn't be playing Pokemon anymore. Like, I know that at this point I've definitely grown past Pokemon, but at the same time it's just like, it's nice to come back and see what they've been doing year after year. But I will definitely say, like, I have been playing a lot more other games. I guess if you want something else, I could recommend, well, I always recommend Bloodborne, but that's, there's barely any plot in that, unless you dig. Because that's kind of what FromSoft is known for, games that kick your ass, and also lore that you can only find by digging through item descriptions, and otherwise you kind of wander through the game blind and confused and have no idea what's going on. Otherwise, in terms of like plot and having shit to do, I'm not gonna lie, my standards are for like populated cities is definitely gacha games, and I can tell you, Lumiose is a lot more populated than, say, Genshin. I would just play PUBG, waiting for the next decent Pokemon game. I'm afraid for you that might never happen. Just play PUBG and never look back, you know? Oh yeah, what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, so like, in terms of like watching games and stuff, like, really, I only ever really do that if, like, A, I don't want to buy the game, but I still want to, like, experience a story, or B, you know, Pokemon games are always gonna be Pokemon games, LMAO. Exactly, every game kind of has its own flavor jank. I will probably never touch Gen 1, because there's, if you want to talk about having nothing to do, that game has literally nothing to do. I will probably never touch Gen 1 and base Gen 2. I've already played through Heart Gold Soul Silver, so I guess I have Gen 2 crossed off the list. It's literally just Kanto that I haven't played. Yeah. I would definitely say, like, art direction-wise, again, like, Pokemon peaked in Gen 8. They more or less, like, perfected the kind of, like, models and, like, style that they have. And, you know, sure, you can talk about, like, how the game railroads you and stuff, but, like, I really like their use of force perspective and everything. Like, sure, it's not open world like Scarlet and Violet, but at the same time, you know, 10 FPS Sunflora, that's a sin. That's kind of unforgivable. My god. It starts and ends and you catch them all, that's all Pokemon games are. Yep. No, honestly, I definitely recommend checking out Pokemon Dungeons Explorers of Sky if you haven't. That, I would definitely say that is my #1 favorite Pokemon game. It's a dungeon crawler. It has the honor of being the only game to make me cry. Twice, I might add. First time was because I was an 8-year-old and I spent, like, Kim's Peak. I would personally argue it peaked with Explorers of Sky, and every game subsequent has just been worse. I haven't played DX or Super, but, like, well, Gates to Infinity was kind of bad. Only the DS games are game. Yeah. No, wait, no. DX is a remake of Red and Blue, so that one might not actually be bad. But also... Oh wait, is it DX or Super that's the remake of Red and Blue? I forgot which one. It's the one for the Switch. I haven't touched any of the 3DS games. I have Gates to Infinity, and honestly, I would say the only good thing about it are like the mini games that you can put down in like your base. That's it. But yeah, like Explores the Sky, only game to have ever had the honor of making me cry. It made me cry twice because the first time was like I was 8, and it took me literally like 8 hours of trying to beat the final boss, and like by then I was like so fucking frustrated that like when I landed that final blow, I immediately burst into tears because I was so happy it was finally over. And then the second time, well, that game has like the most extensive post game out of any Pokemon game to date. Like, you thought that the first time you see the credits was the end of the game? Nah. You're only done with Act 1. There's an entire Act 2 waiting for you after the first time you witness the credits. Like, there's so much content. It's insane. I love it. And, you know, the second time was because, like, I had initially, like, you know, attempted the final boss. And, I had failed, and even after restarting a save file with a different starter, no. Yeah. No, wait, no. My first attempt was at the Trico, and then I got to the final boss of the first ending, and I could not get past it because, you know, fucking 8-year-old ink skill issue. I reset, rigged myself to get a Torchic, and then, yes, Primal Dialga really has, like, one of the best boss themes in Pokemon history. What was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, so I rigged myself to start with a Torchic, and then I got to the actual final boss of the game, and I could not for the life of me beat it. And so, that began my entire, God, how long was it? 12-year gap. I put down the game for 12 years. And it wasn't until COVID hit and I was back at my parents' place that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna avenge my old vendetta. I'm gonna do what 8-year-old Ink could not do. And so, at the age of 20, I reset my save file for the third time, rigged myself to get a Vulpix this time. Cause, you know, Imprisoned's fucking busted. And after 12 whole years, I finally completely cleared the game. And, you know, it's 12 years of resentment. How could you not cry from that? So, yeah. And then, earlier this year, I beat Destiny Tower, which is like one of the ultimate dungeons of the game, you know? You start at level 1, and you have to climb 100 floors without dying. It was hard, but I actually managed to do it. Drifloon is fucking goated. Fucking minimize. You get two status moves cast. No, wait, no. If you're not holding... Yeah, Unburden. If you're not holding an item, you get 2 moves for the price of 1 action. And yeah, if you use minimize, like spend 3 turns using minimize, like yeah, you're basically unhittable. And that was kind of how I cheesed it. And I would definitely say like Explores the Sky is my absolute favorite Pokemon game of all time. I mean, there is like Time and Darkness, but Sky is like the definitive edition of that. if you can, you want to play Sky. Well, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had another region kind of visit, but a lack of new stuff. But the English Team Rocket did was funny. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be real. I never finished Kanto because there really wasn't anything to do in that. So yeah, I kind of put it down after like finishing like 2 gym leaders in Kanto, and I was like, you know what? It's just being them up in red. I think I've experienced everything that I have to. Overall, it's okay, but I would definitely say it's not as like good as my coworker says it to be. I honestly prefer ORAS in terms of like remakes, though. I wish we had like a full battle facility instead of. Did we even get a battle tower in ORAS? I love HGSS. Well, it's nice, but it does retain some of the quirks of Diamond and Pearl. Platinum fixed some of them. But it was also my first Pokemon game. Honestly, I would definitely say HGSS is one of those games that I absolutely regret not buying a physical copy, because it was when I was around for the release of it, you know? Like, my first Pokemon game was actually Pearl, and, yeah, it's Pearl. For what it's worth. But yeah, like, my Pearl save, like, I actually don't have a cartridge for Pearl. I don't have a cartridge for any of, like, the Gen 4 games besides Platinum, but Platinum, like I said, I bought literally, like, earlier this year. It's not, like, my original cartridge, you know? Because, for Gen 4, my dad got me one of those flashcards, and that was how I played them. Your first Pokemon game was Platinum? I would say Platinum's a decent one, but my biggest gripe with Gen 4 is just how slow everything is. Especially with, like, the health bars. Platinum, it's faster, but my god, Diamond and Pearl, it would take forever. Yeah! The HP drain is so slow, and honestly, the running speed is also kind of slow. Everything's kind of slow, but the most egregious one is definitely the HP drain. Because they go, like, you know, HP by HP, and if you're Pokemon, if you're in the late game, it gets long. You're there for a while. Yeah. But yeah, I played through the initial Pearl, and I honestly, because I had a flashcard and I was kind of getting fed up with it, I did like set up a cheat for walk through walls, and I got myself a Sneasel, and I smoked half the game with it. That is why I like Sinnoh as a region and as Pokemon. I like Empoleon. Oh yeah, that Piplup was also my first starter. I do like Empoleon, but in terms of favorite starter, I know as a kid I did like Piplup so much that I did end up naming my character after it. But overall, like, in terms of favorite starters, I actually like the Decidueye the most. I think Grass Ghost, Archer Owl was honestly quite fun to play. I liked it. So honestly, like, yeah, I've never finished any of the Sinnoh games. Now that I think of it. The closest I have gotten to finishing. Oh no, Arceus I'm like almost at the final battle. At the same time, like, I put it down for so long that, like, I feel like I'm better off just, like, restarting so I can get my bearings straight before I attempt. Because I know what's gonna happen, so I'm not really in the mood for Trial by Fire, but also But also I had completed a lot of my Pokedex. Oh, that's gonna be hard. That is definitely gonna be hard. And then there's literally Platinum, where I'm at the Elite Four, and my Pokemon are somewhat underleveled, and I'm wondering if maybe I should go to Victory Road and fight there, or maybe I should go and just run through the Elite Four over and over again until I die, and basically use that as an opportunity to gain XP, but also my prize money. My poor prize money. I don't really like waiting out. Yeah. But anyway, this does bring us to the final topic I have to discuss. And that is PvP. So, I do usually have like a tradition of playing through like Pokemon games with like random names, or not really random names, because honestly, like, especially after like Gen 6 where you can actually customize your trainer, I've kind of just like started making them their own separate entities and characters. So that's why like my trainer's named Fabian. But you know, that isn't really conducive to rank, you know? I kind of want to play with my own handle, so like I'm debating whether or not I should sacrifice the 40 something hours I have on this file and restart the game all over again, just so I can like have my actual handle for ranked, you know, because I do want to stream that. I think technically ranked might be fun, even if I only do it like once a month or something, you know, because yeah, I think that'll be fun. But also that is 40 hours of progress being lost. Also, I mean, there are now websites where you can track your like screws and stuff, so collecting those will probably be even more optimal than before. It's a question, you know, whether to reset or to not reset. And I do know that, like, through virtue of speedrunning through this game, I have, like, kind of neglected a lot of things. Like, you see how many side quests I have lined up? Yeah, there's also clearing all those. So, I guess, like, starting over again, I could, like, go through things a lot slower. The thing that kills every Pokemon replayability. No multi-save files. I know. Yeah. I mean, technically you can have multi-save files on the Switch, since, like, it's one save per profile. That's honestly how I'm going about, like, with the Sword and Shield Nuzlocke that I have going on. I did set up an additional profile so that, I can play on the Nuzlocke without having to reset, like, my base file. But the problem is, you know, if I do another profile, I only have Switch Online for the one that I'm using right now, you know? So if I want to PvP, and I am not willing to spend money for an additional Switch Online subscription, or change it to a family one, yeah, I have no choice but to reset. And I mean, I don't really have any Pokemon that, like, I particularly want to, save and transfer, you know? The only shiny I have is, like, that one guaranteed Mareep. The only thing that really would be a detriment is losing these 37.5 hours of progress, only to start over again. Also, like, I did say that there are some, like, regrets I have with Team Comp that decisions I made, specifically choosing Emboar as a starter. Like, if I had chosen any other Pokemon as a starter, my team comp would probably have less issues. If I'm gonna be real. You know? So, yeah. There's that. At the same time, you know, climbing the ranks with, like, my actual name, you guys will actually be able to recognize me if, like, y'all ever try to climb the ranks, you know? You might run into me. Emphasis on might. And I think that recognizability might be important. Oh yeah, I'll do it. I don't really have anything to lose anyway. But yeah, that brings us to the end of our Legend CA journey. Tomorrow evening, we will be back to your regularly scheduled program of we will be back to your regularly scheduled programming of Minecraft, and then we'll go back to art and stuff. Yippee! So yeah. Let's go find somebody to raid. Who's a good person to send you guys to? Somebody's at endgame, but that's what? I'm gonna send you guys to this person named Momika, who has just started, it seems. Starving of art content, I know. So yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow evening, usual time. It's time for Minecraft. Peace.